Chances are, if you're ever in a situation to where you have to defend yourself, you may not have time to step back and get a proper sight picture and proper grip on your weapon. The reality is you may be engaged right with someone. They could be right on top of you with a knife or bat or some type of weapon of their own, and you could be trying to defend yourself, and you may need to use one of your arms to try to block any blows that they may be throwing at you. In a situation like that, you're going to need to be able to draw and fire your handgun without having to see that sight picture, and generally you're going to need to have it down low alongside your body. This drill is one that can be very dangerous. You need to follow all safety procedures. In fact, it's a good idea to actually get professional instruction when trying to do a drill similar to this. Guys, what I'm going to do to demonstrate this is I am loaded up, ready to go. I'm actually going to be shooting some live rounds into this target. Now you'll see that this target is much lower than what someone would be. You know, they could generally be about my height. But this is just a demonstration of this technique. And to be sure that we're being safe, I'm going to be holding my support hand up and out of the way, just as you would if you were using it to block an attacker. You're going to have that arm up trying to block an attacker. If you're ever in a situation like this, what you do not want to do is to draw your gun and end up shooting yourself in the hand or the side or wherever. You need to be very careful and make sure that the gun is pointed in a safe direction when doing this particular drill. Now actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw my pistol. You want to make sure that you get a full combat grip on your gun. You want that webbing to land right on the middle of the back strap on your gun and have that full grip when you draw that pistol. As soon as you draw, rotate that muzzle toward your target. I have my support hand up out of the way, and what you can't see just yet, I'm going to show you a little more detail, but I am using my thumb to index along my body so that I know that my gun is pointed in a safe direction away from me. I'm pointed toward the target. And what I'm actually going to do is fire a couple of rounds. So here we go. I'm loaded up, support hand is out of the way, indexing with my thumb along my body, pointing, and I'm going to press the trigger. Now, we fired a couple of shots into our target. I'm simply going to reholster, and we're going to take another look at that from a little bit different perspective. Here we are again, guys. We are standing right in front of the target. And as I said before, make sure that when you grip your pistol, that you are getting that full fighting grip on that gun. You do not need to have a bad grip in a situation like this. Also, if you are wearing your gun concealed, you're going to need to be able to get your clothing out of the way to expose that gun. You know, use your thumb to pull back your jacket or to pull up your shirt, and then be able to go in and access that firearm. And again, make sure you get that good grip along your gun. Do not have your hand up above where that action is going to slide, and you know, it could bite you. If that action comes back and you have any meat of that hand up above it, it can bite you. So again, we're going to grab our gun. As soon as we come out of the holster, we are going to rotate that muzzle towards our target. And you can see that my thumb is actually along my body, and I am pointed at the target. This is something that takes a lot of practice to do, but as long as you know that you have that thumb touching your body, that the gun is pointed in the right direction. And you can see here, one side of my thumb is on the gun, the other side is on my side. Now I take aim as much as possible, just pointing in the same direction. My support hand is going to be out of the way, and then I'm going to press the trigger and fire 2 rounds into our target. It may be necessary to fire additional rounds, but a shot, you can see right here, that one again, this target is much lower than what an attacker would be as if I was actually facing someone. But that shot would be one that may get that attacker off of you, let you get back to where you can fire some additional follow-up shots on target. Guys, I'm going to show you this again, and I'm going to be firing a couple of rounds. I'm actually going to be stepping backwards and firing some follow-up shots. So here we go. My support hand up as if I was using it to block. I draw my firearm, I rotate, press that trigger as I back up. And once again, my support hand is up. Draw my firearm, rotate, fire. As I said earlier, guys, chances are if you are ever involved in a conflict, you may not be able to step back and draw with both hands on your firearm. You may have to use one of your hands to be able to protect yourself as you draw your firearm and fire shots in self-defense. Now, this technique is one that I highly recommend that you seek professional instruction before you try. This drill is something good to practice, however, it is generally intended for more advanced shooters. Again, I strongly recommend seeking professional training to do this type of a drill. Hope you liked the video, guys. Let me hear from you. Do you ever take any classes or do any drills similar to this? If you do, let me know about them. Drop your answer down in the comments below. Also, be sure to check out the links below. Be sure to join the NRA if you're not a member. I've got a link down below to where you can get a discount on membership. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Facebook. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.